Apalak, hi, how are you?
Hey Amit, all fine. How are you?
I'm doing good, Apalak. Apalak, I know that you don't own an electric vehicle as of now, but do you have any plans to buy it?
I mean, not at the moment, and I'll give you a very simple reason for that.
Right,
I can't think of an easy way to charge my electric vehicle. The
right.
day we have an infrastructure which easily helps me charge my electric vehicle, I'll be more than happy to buy one.
Absolutely, and I hope we kind of see that day very soon. Now, coming to the story which we are covering today, Apalak, the Geological Survey of India, they recently announced the discovery of 5.9 million tons of lithium in the state of Jammu and Kashmir.
Right.
Now, this has
Right.
significant impact on strategic initiatives like India's vision of all vehicles to be electric by 2030. How would you like to cover this story?
This is the week's big story, Amit. This is 5 million tons of lithium corresponds to 34 trillion rupees.
Yes, yes.
I don't even know the number of zeros in the 34 trillion, by the way. Right? It is. I'm a poor man. I don't even know what does 34 trillion. But the term 34 trillion sounds very big. Is all that I know.
Correct.
And what I've gathered from reading the reports that this 5 million ton of lithium is found in a place called Salal Haimama, which is in Jammu and Kashmir, right? It is a game changer of sorts. Clearly, it has geopolitical ramifications to begin with, and I'll tell you why. Many reasons for that. Currently India imports 80% of its lithium from the world. 80%, right? Now, the question is, why is lithium so important? Lithium becomes very important because it is an essential component in making rechargeable batteries. So whenever you're talking about any green initiative, right? You have a very important, the role of the recharge battery becomes very critical, right?
Right.
So I'll make it very easy. Think of a smartphone, think of your laptop. They also use a rechargeable battery. Think of the EVs. When we talk about electric, the entire, the transformation of the auto industry from petrol or diesel engine to an electric vehicle, right? Will be made possible if this particular battery is rechargeable, right? And that's what we're talking about when you talk about EV station. So to make it rechargeable, you need lithium is a very important component to that. And so much so, they're also used as the storage batteries for energy, for all your renewable sources. So in today's world, where we hear a lot, there are phases in the millennium where a particular trend picks up substantially.
Right.
In this 2020s, and for the next 10 to 20 years, I see a lot of discussions in and around ESG, which is environment, sustainability, and governance, right? And to make ESG a success, such a find is very timely. Also, and I'll tell you why, because this augurs very well strategically for the current incumbent government, because the Prime Minister Modi's vision of making India resilient and making India self-reliant, right, has many moving parts to this, right? So, for instance, as you mentioned in the beginning, that India has a vision of getting all vehicles. I don't know whether it includes all vehicles or passenger vehicles alone, but if it includes all vehicles, for the sake of simplicity, by 2030, lithium will be an important cog to this, right? And right now, like I said, a lot of it is getting imported. So, making India self-reliant in some of these key aspects is a very timely find, if I may say. But
Right.
caution the wind. This is just a preliminary finding. There have been reports which suggest that India has the reserves, but it's going to take a substantial time before this lithium is dug up, mined, and start being put into devices. There is the gestation period may take almost 7 to 10 years, right? And also, let's be mindful the fact that where these finds have been found, like I said, in that area of Salal, Hamama, you got to make sure that you don't go for ecological disbalance as well. Typically when a place is mined, then the entire civilization which is staying there, has to be moved away. So and considering that that's a fairly politically sensitive area as well. I think we've got to treat with caution. But having said so, a very, very important find is what I feel.
Absolutely, Apalak. And if you have to provide a quick Think Teal's take on this, Apalak?
It's a timely find. Like I said, geopolitical game changer, right? Augurs very well for this entire Make in India program, right? Time is correct because everybody's talking about ESG. However, one has to be careful keeping the ESG component in mind as well.
Absolutely, Apalak. And thank you so much for the insights. And I think it's a time that you should also consider an electric vehicle.
Will do.
Absolutely, Apalak. Thank you so much for your time. Look forward to connecting with you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.